Hello and welcome to the Illuminating Crossroads community. My name's Lisette, and today we're going to be diving into the upcoming new moon that's taking place within Gemini on June 6th, 2024. So this reading is for you if you are a Pisces rising. I already went ahead and pulled the cards, so we're just gonna hop right on in. Alright, so there was quite a lot of cards that were wanting to come out, so just wanted to honor that. So there are a little bit more cards in this reading than the other readings I've done. So starting off, I asked, what is desiring renewal for Pisces risings within this upcoming new moon in Gemini? So we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. Alright, lots of swords energy here. So when we're reflecting on the energy of swords within a reading, we're really looking at the intellectual or mental body within this arena. So with what is showing within this storyline from these cards, it's interesting because I see with the Knight of Pentacles, it's as if there's like walking towards something, and this seems very material plane. So like within your physical reality, it's like as if wanting to walk or move towards something within like physical experience, and it just seems like the mind kind of keeps getting in the way of what's desiring renewal within your life. So if you're a Pisces rising and we use tropical astrology whole sign houses, this new moon in Gemini is taking place within your fourth house. So the fourth house can symbolize family happenings, like your more intimate family, your home. It can be regarding like maybe parental things that may arise to the surface, or just like more intimate family matters, and it can be like your living situation as well. So with this Knight of Pentacles, it's very much slower energy, and it seems like the coins are making me think of like roots. So at this time during the Gemini new moon, there might be this kind of like thinking or contemplating, like what would it mean to solidify deeper roots that are actually like nourishing within your life, and what does it mean to move forward, and maybe even having some support, because sometimes when we have the court cards that come up in a reading, they can symbolize other people within our lives, and for some reason, like just seeing the one person in each card and then having this like horse here, sometimes it's just making me think of like support for some reason. So there might be a desire for support within this material space that you're trying to find renewal in, and also there might be a desire for more freedom as well, or just taking more forward action and being courageous, and maybe speaking up a bit more as well, because just thinking of the Queen of Swords, if we like flip this upright, like this card, like she's come into a space where there's still access to the emotional body, but there's a knowledge of what it means to really allow for infusion between that emotional intelligence and then that intellectual mind to come together, to have a clear head, to like not get like I'm just like lost in the sauce type deal. So there's like a sense of direction and knowingness of what one is wanting. And then just thinking of the Ten of Swords as well, I feel like there may be a desire for like renewal in like what it means to find remembrance and hope, and like not feeling as if they're how do I want to say, like the like the this like sneakiness or like lack of like, I don't want to say assertiveness, but clarity within how you're communicating within these more intimate spaces within your life, and also how you're communicating what you're desiring, wanting, and needing that will actually nourish you as you're moving forward at this time as well. So, because just thinking of the like Seven of Swords and Ten of Swords being energies that sometimes like there can be this essence of like sabotage. Sometimes it could be like self-sabotage, or like flowing with the thoughts of the mind that are not giving full service to selflessness and just compassion and love and grace. And Ten of Swords, just thinking of like this sense of overwhelm, like feeling overwhelmed and just wanting a release, if you will. Okay, so next, these two cards are representing what actions can support with planting these new intentions for renewal. So we have Justice, and then we have the Sun. So, and I love that they're both major arcana cards. So, and just thinking about what action steps or practical things that can be done at this time. So when we think of the Justice card, it really is about like balance, right? Like leveling of the scales. And within this reading, it really feels like it's a balancing and leveling of like emotional awareness, and also not being so stuck within the mental body, or in this sphere within the mind that is making things feel so heavy and dense. So I'm gonna put this back in reverse. And then also too, just thinking like if you're dealing with other people in your life that are maybe not being in integrity or in honor of their word, just, I guess, not beating oneself up for being in this situation with these other people, and just really finding level-headedness and maybe just observing emotions so that you can find a new way or perception to meet what it is that you're kind of experiencing conflict within. So just thinking like if there are any like agreements or something made and it's just like kind of not, like things aren't working out in that regard for some reason that came up. So yeah, so also just thinking the way this card is depicted, really seeing if like as you're trying to find balance within this realm of life for what you may be experiencing, are you moving from a place that's being led by your own inner shadows or distortions, or are you moving from a place that's level-headed and clarity, and you can have a fuller sense of like, okay, I like strategy almost. And then another action that might be supportive is within this space and finding renewal. How can you plant more seeds within finding more either nurturing or connection within your life, especially thinking of like the intimate space or at home, that really invite a sense of like connecting with this like young, youthful, vibrant, radiant energy. So then that can support with what may be going on within the mental sphere of life. All right, so the next we have these 3 cards. So these are representing what shadows want to be integrated at this time. So we have teacher. Light attribute is ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. Shadow attributes manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits and destructive skills. We have advocate. I love that it falls between these 2 cards. It's perfect. So advocate, light attribute, inspires you to put compassion into action. Shadow attribute, embracing negative causes or committing to causes for personal gain. And then next we have student. So light attributes humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. Shadow attributes arrogance in pursuit of destructive knowledge, unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. Okay, so it's really interesting because like with these cards, it's really making me like come back to that Knight of Pentacles cards of just thinking like what is trying to be rooted and allowing for like clarity and strategy of implementation to get out of whatever situation that might be causing restriction, and just thinking of shadows really reflecting on at this time when planting these new seeds, when we're in this space of the new moon and within this darkness or this illusion of lack of light, we can really meet our shadows in a new way and allow for growth, for illumination towards like that which is causing tension. So maybe even just like reflecting if any of this like pings any specific areas of your life, like over like the past probably like 2 years, what are some things that you've actually allowed to integrate within your life in regards to this like more intimate space, or maybe these spaces that you really don't let others observe, or even for what it is that you're advocating for, like what is it that is driving your actions right now, and in finding awareness of like what knowledge and information are you taking in, have you gained, and what are you trying to like give to others, and where are you trying to give from? Is it from a really wounded place, or is it from a place that is within this essence of compassion and like truly wanting to share, to give, to be within your heart? Because just thinking like these, although I think this might be like gray or black, but like these are green, so I'm just thinking of like grounding and like nature and heart space. So yeah, interesting. Okay, so hopefully that is kind of supportive to you. Alright, so these 2 cards are animal spirit advice for moving through these current energies. So we have take time out. This is like such a popular card right now for the new moon in Gemini. And then we have ant spirit, time to collaborate. I love that. So within this area of renewal, I like that the ant spirit came out, because just going back to the Knight of Pentacles and just thinking of support, so finding new, maybe creative ways, thinking of the sun to illuminate, like what would it mean to partner with another, to come up with creative solutions for what it is that you've been feeling blocked towards within your life. And then taking time out, the brown bear spirit, when you invite some time for reflection, but not like how do I want to say, like, not like, I don't want to say wallowing, but like not allowing yourself to be overwhelmed though by what you're reflecting upon, but to really take some space to be the observer and to move within your next action in a place that is within integrity and honor and from a place of love and not from fear. So just thinking of like, how can you channel your inner Queen of Swords energy, and also really having clear boundaries with others as well. And thinking of like what supportive structures or maybe things within your routine or your day-to-day life that might be supportive for you to add in to implement, so that you can kind of relieve some of this tenseness within the mental body that might be experienced. So I hope that this reading was supportive to you. I'd love to hear any thoughts or comments down below if any of these energies spoke to you. I do hope that you have a beautiful upcoming new moon in Gemini, and if you'd like to join the community, love to have you. And other than that, I think I'm complete. So until next time, many blessings and much love to you. Bye.